Hey everybody, this is Threshold Training's workout of the day for Friday, December 4th. Hopefully your legs are feeling somewhat functional after yesterday's awesome workout. Today is going to be a little bit more about the shoulders. We're going to start off today's workout with some movement quality and rehearsal before we get into our conditioning portion or kind of the meat and potatoes of the workout. So this is how it's going to run. We're going to do 3 supersets. We're going to do 4 push jerks. We're going to treat it as a progression. So each set you're adding a little bit of load, but we're still being technically sound in our points of performance, which are when I have my barbell in front rack and I'm doing my push jerks. What I need to start with is my stance position. It needs to be about hip width apart. It can be slightly wider depending on the comfort of your legs and your hips. And then from here, we're looking for a vertical torso during our dip. So when we dip straight down, our knees are going to go out into the side, hips are going to go between the ankles. Right? And it's a very shallow position. Shouldn't feel like you're squatting at all or getting even near a quarter squat. And then from here, what we'll be looking for is that we drive, we punch the bar up, and simultaneously we lock out our elbows and we bend our knees at the same time. It looks like this. Right, so in slow motion, what I've done is I bent the knees, straightened, launched the bar, pressed myself underneath, and caught the bar with my knees and hips bent, my elbows straight at the same time. If the coordination part is troubling, what I invite you to do is place your hands behind your head, do a little jump into your toes, like this, down, up, and then when you come back into your heels, like you're landing from a jump, I want you to straighten your arms at the same time. Okay, so that's just one little drill that can give you an idea of what the coordination is going to feel like without using the bar, and then go try to apply it with an empty barbell or so. Then, right after our push jerks, okay, this is not for time again, so we're just going to leisurely go to our pull-up bar. We're going to perform the following complex. 1 strict pull-up, then we're going to kip down and stop under control. So this is designed to specifically focus on your ability to decelerate your body, stay in the hollow position the whole way until you start coming underneath the bar, and then we'll enter into our arch position, come back, and stop. Okay, so this is what it's going to look like. You may use bands for assistance, particularly for that strict pull-up. So I have a band on my pull-up bar. I'm going to place it around my foot. I'm going to jump up to the bar. I'm going to perform a strict pull-up. Knuckles are over the bar. Elbows go down to the pockets. Push away. Stop. 8. You'll know you're under control because you can stop when you're telling yourself to stop. If you're not under control, when you tell yourself to stop, you'll just keep swinging. So keys will be, it's keeping your feet in front of you until your head comes underneath the bar, in which case your feet will start going behind the squat rack. Okay? So I need to push away, feet are out in front, feet are out in front, feet are out in front, come underneath, feet are in back. Then I'll stop. This will allow me to stay in my hollow body position as I exert some pull down on the bar. That way I don't rush into my arch position too early. It'll also help me slow my body down a little bit and keep tension through the midline. If you want to make this more challenging, you can just use less band resistance or no band resistance. If you have been working on your bar muscle ups, okay? We can perform a more difficult complex. We do 1 strict pull-up into 1 kipping bar muscle up, into a kip on the way down, and then a stop, okay? So this is what it'll look like. I'm just gonna use it with a band. You don't have to use it with a band. Okay, so 1 strict pull-up. I will come down, push away, form my kipping bar muscle up, come back down, kip, and stop. So again, that variation teaches you how to come down from a bar muscle up, bend my elbows, then I'm going to come behind the bar, push away, and come underneath the pull-up bar. This will be helpful as you get more comfortable with the bar muscle up and begin to link them together. All right, now, our second portion for the workout. We have 6 sets. Not for time, but for load. So each set is composed of the following. We have 10 chest to bar pull-ups, 50 double unders or 50 single unders, 60 seconds of rest, and then 8 shoulder to overhead, and then 60 seconds of rest. With the shoulder to overhead, you can get the bar from your shoulder to the overhead position however you wish. We are highly recommending that you are using push jerks today. You may use a push press, but ideally we're using push jerks, okay, like we did in our progression up above to practice the movement. Your score today is not time, it's going to be total load. So you're going to add the load for each set together to get one big one. So for example, if I did 100 pounds each time, you're going to do 100 times 6, which is 600 pounds. Okay? Your goal is to get the most load out of the 6 sets. This may require yourself to increase load each set, or maybe to maximize the number of pounds you get for the shoulder overhead, you keep the weight the same across. But it'll be based on your proficiency with the push jerk and your muscular endurance with the push jerk as well. For the chest to bar pull-ups, ideally we are picking a gymnastics variation that allows us to do all 10 in a row. Towards that 6th set, maybe it's 6 and 4, but we're definitely starting out with unbroken reps. This could be kipping pull-ups, this could be banded strict pull-ups, provided you have a strong enough band that you can do all 10 in a row. This could also be ring rows or bar in the rack strict pull-ups. All right, guys, that is the workout for Friday. Have a great end to the week and a great workout.